The Ohio Pork Producers Council, along with Elanco and the Ohio AgNet, are proud to present the 2011 Pork Industry Excellence Award to Brian Black.
The Pork Industry Excellence Award is giving to a producer for their outstanding contributions in the pork industry, both at the local, state, and also at the national level. And it includes their farm operation, leadership, and community activities. And Brian certainly has been superior in all these. He represents our industry very well. We're proud to have him as this year's winner.
You know that when he says something that he believes it, and he comes with a degree of common sense and practicality that has to be respected to the people that are informed and those that don't know quite as much about the industry. The educated respect his opinion, as well as the people that are just people that are casual observers of the industry.
Ned Black and Sons won our Environmental Stewardship Award. Ned, Brian's father, and his brother Barry were very involved in the operation, and Brian wouldn't have been able to accomplish, and he'd be the first to tell you this, what he has without their support and help over the years.
I watched him implement PQA into his operation. It wasn't just something he talked about, it was something that he lived in his production facilities and his production practices. He has always been willing to plow snow and help his neighbors at any time that they have a need. He's really been the consummate farmer figure in the community to project the image of caring and helpfulness.
He, years ago, started a pig roast for all the neighbors as well as friends, invites them in, has given tours of his operation, and just very open with neighbors about what goes on in his barns.
It gives him a time to share a little bit of the deliciousness of pork and a little bit of the production equation that goes into today's modern pork production. You'd almost say he's Mr. Pork in Pickaway and Fairfield County. He's the one that people look to for quotes and answers and to make presentations in public settings.
We've called upon him many times to talk to radio, newspaper, TV stations to get the pork industry's viewpoint. We always felt Brian did an outstanding job speaking on behalf of his farm as well as the pork industry.
One of the biggest challenges is being president of an NPPC, and unless you are totally close to somebody, you don't understand how much time that takes away from your family and from your operation.
He's traveled around not only in Ohio but around the world representing pork producers. I know he's taken trips to South Africa and Europe and other places to talk about trade and other issues important for our industry.
We've always had great leaders at NPPC, but Brian's one of those because his heart's in the right place, and he was solid and he was stable. He recognized challenges and moved towards, how do we get solutions to challenges, but at the same time, he was a firm hand on the rudder, as the saying goes.
Brian actually became president at a time the pork industry was challenged with lower prices, challenges with higher expenses, very much a very volatile time, and he really shined through his leadership. And I think that is the time you find out what leaders are made of during tough times, and Brian surely represented the industry well and was an outstanding leader for the industry. Michelle is a past president of the Ohio Pork Council Women. Angela served as an intern here at the Ohio Pork Producers, did an outstanding job. She went on to do an internship with the National Pork Producers. Jared, who is now at Ohio State, has been coming home, working on the farm, is very involved in the industry, has gone through our Youth Institute, so they're all very dedicated to the pork industry.
The family is close, they're a good family, and they are truly an asset to agriculture.
not only want him on my team for the pork industry, but I also want him on my golf team because he's an excellent golfer, and we've had a lot of fun over the years in a social way too. And he and his family are very outstanding individuals, the highest of integrity, honesty, and the personal attributes that you admire.
Most people that meet him know him as a person that likes a good story, likes to tell a good story, enjoys a good laugh, and yet has a very serious side that is able to promote the industry and promote the activities of the industry in a very, very positive light. He stands his ground hard when he needs to, and yet he can be a friend to anyone that he meets.
He's always trying to move forward, doing things better, getting better production, making the industry look better. His leadership has really been a trademark of what he stands for.
On behalf of the Ohio Pork Producers Council, Elanco, and the Ohio AgNet, congratulations to Brian Black, winner of the 2011 Pork Industry Excellence Award.